my name is Kent Lightfoot. I'm a professor here in the anthropology department, and I want to speak for the next few minutes about choosing a major and to provide a little background from my own experience. So you will be given much advice from parents, family, relatives, the UPS guy. Everyone will have something to say about choosing a major, and you certainly want to listen to the wisdom and insight they have. But ultimately, your decision is yours. And I think this is the most important point I'm going to make today, is that in choosing your field or career, you will be doing it for the rest of your life. And believe me, given my age, I know that it can be a long time. You need to be happy with what you're going to pursue. And in my experience, in terms of choosing a major, I always had an interest in archaeology. That's the field that I studied. And really it was cemented when my family took a trip across the country, and we toured some of these amazing archaeological sites. For example, Mesa Verde National Park and the Gila National Monument in the Southwest. I was actually able to see, because it was before they really had sanitized things, and I could see corn cobs and other things. It was just amazing. And that's what I decided I was going to do. And when I went to college, I went to Stanford, I became, an anthro major. But my parents had other ideas, and they wanted me to go into medicine. I don't know, many of you are probably going to have parents and others who are going to have particular, shall we say, careers that they would like you to pursue. In my case, my grandfather, my father, my two older brothers were all medical doctors. But I had a little problem. That is, I would faint at the sight of blood. I had issues in terms of going into medicine. And in fact, my family would talk about various eye diseases. They were ophthalmologists at the dinner table, and I'd lose my appetite. I lost quite a bit of weight during some of those meetings. So I kept it fairly low-keyed about my interest in archaeology and also my, majoring in anthropology. And my father, he would ask me, well, how's the pre-med going? And instead of taking organic chemistry, I was taking the great civilizations of the world, and I was loving it. I really enjoyed it. Now, my senior year, I applied to grad school in archaeology, anthropological archaeology, and I was admitted to Arizona State University, the Fighting Sun Devils. And they have a great archaeology program. That's where I met my beautiful bride, Roberta. It was the best thing I ever did. But I had to tell my parents, Vern and Peg, that I was heading to ASU, not in medicine, but in archaeology. And when I told them, I set up a meeting. It was in the kitchen table, and I remember it vividly. My dad went into shock, and my mother cried, "Kenty, you'll never get a job." It was a tough time for me because I love my parents dearly, but I needed to pursue my own life, and that's what you need to do. And eventually they became my biggest supporters. So I have 4 recommendations. 1, definitely listen to your parents, your family about, what you want to pursue, what they feel is a good pursuit for you, and what majors might be really good. But the decision is yours to make. 2nd, follow your heart. I think that's the most important thing I can say is, what lights your fire? And 3rd, if you're not sure about what you want to major in, then explore the different courses and fields. Here at UC Berkeley, we just have a fabulous programs and departments. See what excites you. Take some time, look it over. And then the 4th, perseverance. Once you make your decision, follow through with it. You will encounter negativity and challenges. I wish I had $1 for every time somebody said, "You'll never get a job." Kent. But I followed my heart, and it's been a fantastic run. I have no regrets. Archaeology is a great field, great people. I've been able to do some great research, and you can follow your heart, and you can pursue also, your dreams. So that's what I think you should do. That's my advice to you. Thank you very much.